But everyone nowadays, they want to be the king of New York. But we're going to break down a couple honorable mentions, and we're going to get to the candidates, and you shall decide in the comment section below who you believe is the king of New York. Let's get into it.
I hit it clear like I'm Taylor. Dark in the glass like it's Taylor. Slip in the coat like I'm Taylor. Don't give a fuck, I'm like Taylor. Say what I want like I'm Taylor. My kinda white like Taylor. Swear.
Taylor. First up, we have Ron Suno. Okay, entertainer turns rapper. Okay, maybe not even maybe. He is the very first entertainer to turn drill rapper.
I got the checks in the bank. I hundred so blue. I might flex with the gang.
Okay. He's up there now. He's up there with entertainers that have crossed over. People may not feel he's as talented, but to me, he has some dope songs. Pinocchio, Lefty. He does have some songs under his belt, in my personal opinion. But when it comes to Ron Suno, he is up there in that list now. You got to put him up there with like Eddie Murphy, DDG, and the other entertainers that turned artists and musicians. You know what I'm saying? Because then he did it. You know, he was able to go from Instagram skits to making music. It's not to say that he has the ability to make a song like My Girl Likes to Party All the Time, but he definitely was able to cross over. You got to give it to him, and he's still on the rise, so I'm going to give him the honorable mention tag for this particular conversation. How would you describe your musical style in 3 emojis?
Yo, creativity, spontaneous, and I'm a genius. You heard?
Next up, we have Lil TJ. Now, Lil TJ has called himself the Prince of New York before, so it's kind of hard for me to give you king if you ready to just put yourself in the Prince category. Mans wants to be the Justin Bieber of hip-hop. Go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Man's doing music, though. Honestly, his voice is a little bit too high to even really be, at least his rapping voice is a little bit too high to kind of, you know. King, you got to really be like, you know, have that dominant voice, that dominant, like, you know, that's why a lot of people was giving Pop king in New York because, you know, the man sounded like he would literally do the grr on your face. Like, you know, start going Rottweiler on your eardrums. You know what I'm saying? No cap. But Lil TJ does make dope songs. Just wish he would stop recycling bars. A lot of New Yorkers recycle bars. R.I.P. Pop, he was definitely recycling bars all the time. You know, never lacking, pistol packing, I'm in Saint Heaven.
Got up on my Birkin, it's working. She says she a virgin, it's hurting.
Mood Swings, good song. Until I got up in my Birkin, it's working. She says she's a virgin, it's hurting. I actually listened to Lil TJ's music. So when I heard that song, I was like, wow, this got to be like the 5th to 8th time he's said his line. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on. We have J.I. the Prince. All right, honestly, the Prince is in his name. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard him like denounce the fact that, you know, he's the Prince, whatever. He, especially when the whole TJ and him thing was going, they didn't have no beef with them, but, you know, people always want to like try to stir something up or whatever.
The Prince of New York was never my name. That was my Instagram.
But J.I. was like, he had it. Like, you know, I'm not stressing to be the Prince of New York, you know what I'm saying? But they actually really do make good songs together, so I'm glad that never turned into like any type of beef or anything because they both make different music too. J.I. be on like the melodic side, really make you feel it, and TJ make you feel it, but man, I'm not gonna lie, J.I. make you feel it though, pause. I cannot cap. But those are my honorable mentions. Let me know if these people are even in your top 5 of King of New York. Let's get into my top 5. No particular order. You guys are going to let me know what's going on. But this is who I feel is in my top 5 of King of New York. Let's get into it. 5. I like to include Mr. Winner Circle Chef G. One and only. You know what I'm saying? Chef G got that fire. I just hate when he uses all these, like, you know, pause bars to the point where he has to say no homo.
Cause I'm feeling myself like I'm about to beat off. No homo, my Glock got a dick and I walk with a limp like I'm deformed.
Honestly, all of his verse in Tiptoe, pretty questionable. But he does have some fire songs. I'm not going to lie to you. I love me some Chef G. You know what I'm saying? And especially, you know, he really feels like to people he gives off that Biggie vibe. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, he larger, got a deep voice. And he do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you believe him, though. You believe him that, you know, especially if you've seen his Facebook Lives, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They should have popped my bottle. You know what I'm saying? 4. Let me some Roddy Rebel. Honestly, that I went the wrong way. I had to reroute. You know what I'm saying? I had to reroute. These is bloody shoes. You know what I'm saying? I let it bleed out. But Bobby really is. He's gonna take over the town. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the man has almost 1 billion views on the hot, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different categories we get now. You know what I'm saying? So people are definitely going to be giving Bobby that spotlight. Honestly, we have not seen a lot of Rowdy since, the first month he was out. But Bobby is going to get media attention constantly. Like, I don't think he's going to get Kodak media attention. Bobby, when he comes out, he really is going to make that impact. He's going to come with that energy, and he's probably going to be one of the only people to combat Daniel Hernandez with the energy, because there's a lot of drill rappers right now, but there's not a lot of energetic drill rappers. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby brings that energy that people love to hear in 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine is trying to claim that back, the whole angry, yelling type of rap, right? Bobby got you yelling, I think that I'm Tom Cruise. I'm Bobby with the tool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen a Tom Cruise movie in your life, but you know his name because of Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? These are the facts.
I'm sliding over cars while I shoot. I think that I'm Tom Cruise.
It's hard to not say his name. Okay? The man got 300,000 comments on a post. A lot of people ain't bringing 300 people to a show. And the man did 300,000 on Instagram comments. Yes, that may not directly convert to sales. Everyone would say he only sold 50-something K. The man is blackballed, was getting no playlist push. That's what's going to happen. But, hey, let's all be like, oh, my gosh, yes, he got 50K. No one listens to his music. These are false. These are false statements. But you all hate 6ix9ine so much that you look past the real things. But it's all good. The man, numbers-wise, he's up there. It's hard for you to say he's not, to be honest. But one of the last people that actually named one of his albums King of New York, Mr. 22G's, Mr. Piece of Bacon, from Chef G. I didn't say that. It's just funny. I'm sorry. But Chef G made that nickname for him. I'm not going to give him the nickname. You know what I'm saying? But Mr. 22G's also once claimed to the King of New York spot, because honestly, he did help usher in this drill music that we're experiencing right now with Suburban. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the earlier people on it. You feel me? And honestly, the whole industry makes songs dissing him and his gang constantly. So it's like, it's kind of just him against the rest of the whole Brooklyn rap scene. So I think that's impressive that he's actually been able to get out of the mud, and people really do give him the spot of one of the best, like, drill lyricists in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? So I do have to add him in there. But once again, also, R.I.P. Pop. If he was alive, would it be him and A Boogie? I don't know. Do you even feel A Boogie is the king? Like, he's probably been around the longest, but the king, though? He's probably sold the most right now. Out of all if he dropped the album, out of all the people I just named right now, he'd probably be the only person to do triple digits. But King, though? The King, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. The King, though? He is in that conversation, so I'm going to extend it to, like, top 6. In terms of, like, newish type of sound, but the conversation can be there. I'm sure a lot of you would probably put A Boogie instead of 6ix9ine, but hey, it's not my business. But make sure you actually make it my business and put in the comment section down below who you believe to be the King of New York. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow the EBN Music Media page on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Taylor, ELAJAS. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Smash it with your fingertips. Maybe even use 4 fingertips if that's how you want to get busy with it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you also follow the TikTok. The links are in the description box below. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elajas, and you're watching EBN Speaks.
I hit it clear like I'm Taylor. Dark in the glass like it's Taylor. Slip in the coat like I'm Taylor. Don't give a I'm like Taylor. Say what I want like I'm Taylor. My kind of white like Taylor. Swear. Taylor. Yeah.